It's an extended version of Beauty and the Beast, with more details and scenes. Scene 1. Belle's village. In a small, picturesque village nestled in the rolling hills of the countryside, there lived a beautiful and kind girl named Belle. She was a bookworm and spent most of her days reading and dreaming of adventure. Belle's father, Maurice, was a merchant who traveled extensively, and Belle loved to hear his stories about far-off lands and exotic cultures. Scene 2. The journey. One day, Maurice set out on a journey to a nearby town, where he hoped to sell some of his goods. As he rode his horse through the forest, he got caught in a fierce storm. The winds howled, and the rain pounded against his face, making it difficult for him to see. Maurice stumbled upon a grand, enchanted castle, where he sought shelter. Scene 3. The castle. As Maurice entered the castle, he was struck by its grandeur. The walls were adorned with intricate tapestries, and the floors were made of polished marble. However, despite the castle's beauty, Maurice couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off. He heard strange noises and felt like he was being watched. Scene 4. The Beast. Suddenly, a loud growl echoed through the hallway, and Maurice saw a terrifying creature emerge from the shadows. It was the Beast, a monstrous creature with sharp claws and teeth. The Beast was furious that Maurice had entered his castle without permission and took him prisoner. Scene 5. Belle's rescue. When Belle found out that her father was missing, she set out to rescue him. She tracked him down to the castle, where she met the Beast. Belle was terrified of the Beast, but she stood her ground and offered to take her father's place as the Beast's prisoner. Scene 6. Life in the castle. As Belle spent more time with the Beast, she began to see beyond his physical appearance and discovered his inner kindness and gentleness. The Beast, in turn, fell deeply in love with Belle's intelligence, courage, and beauty. Despite their differences, they started to form a bond. Scene 7. The enchanted objects. Belle soon discovered that the castle was inhabited by enchanted objects, including a talking clock, a teapot, and a candelabra. These objects were once the castle's servants but were cursed by an enchantress for their master's arrogance. Scene 8. The Beast's backstory. As Belle got to know the Beast better, he told her about his past. He was once a prince who was cursed by an enchantress for his arrogance and lack of kindness. The only way to break the curse was for the Beast to find true love and be loved in return. Scene 9. Gaston's attack. Meanwhile, back in the village, a vain and selfish hunter named Gaston had fallen in love with Belle. However, Belle rejected his advances, and Gaston became furious. He gathered a mob of villagers and set out to attack the castle and kill the Beast. Scene 10. The final battle. As Gaston and the villagers approached the castle, the Beast prepared to defend himself. Belle, however, stood up to Gaston and refused to let him harm the Beast. In the end, the Beast defeated Gaston, and the curse was broken. Scene 11. The transformation. As the curse was broken, the Beast transformed back into the handsome prince. Belle was amazed by the transformation and felt a deep connection to the prince. The prince, whose name was Adam, was grateful to Belle for breaking the curse. He told her that he had been trapped in the Beast's body for years, and he was finally free. Scene 12. The happy ending. Belle and Adam fell deeply in love and got married. They lived happily ever after in the castle, surrounded by their friends, including the enchanted objects. The enchanted objects were overjoyed to see Adam and Belle happy together. They celebrated the wedding with feasts and festivities, and the castle was filled with laughter and music. Scene 13. The villagers' apology. After the wedding, the villagers came to the castle to apologize for their behavior. They had been wrong to fear and hate the Beast, and they were grateful to Belle for showing them the error of their ways. Adam and Belle forgave the villagers and invited them to stay for a feast. The villagers were amazed by the beauty and magic of the castle, and they promised to never forget the lessons they had learned. Scene 14. The enchanted objects' reward. As a reward for their loyalty and friendship, Adam and Belle gave the enchanted objects their freedom. The objects were overjoyed and thanked Adam and Belle for their kindness. The objects decided to stay in the castle and continue to serve Adam and Belle. They were happy to be a part of the happy couple's life and to have found true friends in them. Scene 15. The happily ever after. Adam and Belle lived happily ever after in the castle, surrounded by their friends and loved ones. They ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom, and the land prospered under their care.